Erin, you're up.
Hello. People here? I don't even know. Anybody here?
I don't even know.
I don't even know. Is anybody here?
There's a couple.
Coming from the psychic. That's bad. Hello, everybody. I'm glad you're here with me and Krista and Brandy. Welcome to Blondes and Booze.
Hello.
Hello.
How's
We'll just give
everybody
it
doing?
maybe a couple minutes for people to get in.
Yep.
We had a lot of last minute when are you on people. So
Yeah.
we'll wait for them.
Yeah, we'll just give it a couple minutes and kind of. So how's everybody's day been?
Crystal says hello.
Oh, whoa. Sorry. How do I put that on mute? You know what? Like, I seriously, like, I am so, like, illiterate when it comes to, like, technology. It's just
So I do want to announce to everybody, we are missing Jessica Potter. And
Yes.
Erin and I received a message from her tonight. She is fighting food poisoning, her and her husband both. And she wanted to reschedule for later in the week. However, we have our events we're going to be doing. So tonight, Erin has done gallery readings herself. So Erin is going to do this tonight. And we wish Jessica and her husband both a quick recovery, especially
yes.
She's flying into Missouri from Virginia on Friday to be with us at our event. So she needs all the rest and all that good stuff she can get. So anyway, it's all cool. It's all good. Hey, DA, how are you?
Hey, DA.
Facebook user, I don't know who you are. You're coming up as Facebook user. Says that they can help give readings. If you go to our YouTube and find Blondes and Booze and then the episode with Jessica Potter, click on that and then we can see who you are. We can see your name, but I can't see your name through Facebook, and I apologize. That's a Facebook thing. That is not a Blondes and Booze.
So how this works is that
I'm here, she says.
Oh, I wonder
Who
if
is
that's Jessica.
Well, let's find out.
Wouldn't that be funny?
Yeah, if so, I'll send her the link real
Be
quick.
like, I'm here, guys. Is this Jessica?
Is she going to make it?
I don't know.
No, probably not in spirit, because I will tell everybody that when you are under the weather and you do readings, it messes you up. It really does, because I mean, it just
it takes it right out of you, I'm sure.
Oh, yeah. And that was why she felt horrible about not being here tonight. But I was like, no, you need to, like, seriously, you need to rest. You need to rest. Rest and recoup. Because, you know, when her and I do these gallery readings together, we're pulling each other's energy. We're bouncing off of energy. It's a very intense and very, it's just very intense. So when her and I are doing these together, you need to be in tip-top shape. You need to be eating good. You need to be drinking lots of water, things like that. So if she's under the weather, she's has a tendency to push herself too far sometimes. And so I was like, yeah, no, you need to take your rest. And she agreed. And
well, hunting history, I know, is Dave Glidden, and he says, not to brag,
I'm
I have a magic 8-ball. No big deal. Ha ha, Dave. Bring that magic 8-ball with you this weekend.
Right.
We'll put you in the gallery reading with Jessica.
No doubt. Yeah, absolutely. That'll help.
we do want to throw a special shout out.
Okay.
What's that? What was that?
I was going to say, and then we heard from another speaker, and he's under the weather today.
Brandy, Brandy's totally cutting out.
What's happening?
You totally cut out. We didn't hear a thing.
Okay, hold on. Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Good.
Okay. I was going to say, Tim Miley is under the weather also today. And I'm like, these people need to drink some water, get lots of rest.
Yep. Some vitamin C. So real
Exactly.
quick too, I also want to throw out there that a team member that I used to investigate with my old team is going through a really bad, rough patch right now. And his name is Jay Fortune, and investigated with him. I was on a paranormal task force for many years with him. Good investigator, a good guy. And I believe he had a mass in his head, and it was removed. And he took a turn for the worse. He started having seizures. So I'm going to post the link in the comments, and if anybody can help him, or at least share it, that would be much appreciated. It's a GoFundMe page, and it's for Jay Fortune. So anyway.
So, hey,
All
Jay. Right. We miss you, buddy.
Hey, Jay. Yes. All right.
Get well soon. Get well soon.
For sure. So, Erin, do you want to?
Well, kind of just how I feel like I need to do these is, kind of waiting for a few more people to get on here, is always good. So just kind of chit-chatting and stuff. But if people have questions, they can go ahead and post those. Either Krista or Brandy will kind of tell me if there's a question out there, so that way I can get to it, because sometimes I'm not going to see the chat as well with the questions, because I'm kind of just going. And if I don't get to you, I'm sorry. Or if you feel like there is something that relates to you or speaks to you that I say, just go ahead and post your name.
Comment.
Or comment. Yeah, exactly. Just post something, your name, like say, yes, that sounds like me.
And honestly, let's do this. So if you feel like something resonates with you, comment in all caps, and then we'll know that is for, you get what I'm saying.
That sounds good.
Okay.
That sounds good. So does anybody have any questions yet?
Dave Glidden says.
No, Dave Glidden, you know me to ask questions.
Yeah. Hey, Dave, are you going to be in on the gallery?
He says, y'all.
He said there's no point in his questions. Yeah, because he's just going to ask me weird stuff.
Yeah. Says, you got it. Facebook user says hello.
Hi, Facebook user. If you go through YouTube, if you're connected on there, that I can see your name.
Yep. Crystal.
For some reason, I'm losing everything.
I'm having trouble. Crystal on there a few times.
Is there like a storm or something in between y'all and us, or something's happening?
No.
It's like it's blinking in and out, and I don't know. It's just today. It's just the day.
Yeah, I think it's just the day. Oh wait, Mercury retrograde.
Mm-hmm.
Of course.
Yeah, that everything up. That will.
Yep.
So I guess I'll just kind of talk about my background a little bit. So I am I'm a psychic medium. Have been my whole life. Was born this way, thanks to my lovely ancestors. Says I'm having a hard time. You're in and out on sound only. Can you guys hear me okay? Does everybody else can?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. Facebook user, that might be, it's Daryl Denton.
It's Daryl, so I'm going to send him the link. So I'm going to disappear for just a minute.
Okay.
Yeah. So if you're on Facebook, go to Blondes and Booze on YouTube and pick it up there, and then we can see you better.
I was going to say, if you're friends with me, I can send you the link to the YouTube also. So just message me, and I'll be happy to do that. I can send you the link to the YouTube. Hold on. Also, so just message me. I'll be happy to do that. I can send you the link to the YouTube. Hold on.
Crystal says she can hear us fine.
Okay. All right. Oh, I got to go back on Facebook because I'll send Daryl this. If anybody else needs me to send it to their messenger, I'll be happy to.
How many are on there? How many are watching? Okay. Hi, Norman. So a little bit about my background again. Yes, I was born this way. I have seen spirits and ghosts my whole life. That at least as far back as I can remember. Mostly, I saw a lot of them after I was, or during when I was very sick when I was a kid. I had a lot of kidney issues. I was in the hospital a lot. I do remember a lot of that, where I'd see spirits, and I believe I saw angels. At least that's what my mom would tell me, because I would talk about a shiny lady in the corner of the room and stuff. I definitely remember after I was better, it became more prominent. I kind of went my whole life thinking that it was weird, that I was not supposed to be seeing these things. And it's not that I grew up in a very religious household or a household that wasn't good with this stuff. We watched ghost shows. We did all that stuff. I grew up in a very conservative family, actually. But kind of, I think what it was just that my dad struggled with his abilities, and he just did not, when it came to psychic abilities, we just didn't talk about it. It wasn't anything about whether or not it was real. We just didn't talk about it. It wasn't until I became an adult that I started to open up to people about it. And then it kind of got to a point where I thought I was crazy and I thought I was nuts. And then over the years, I really embraced finding out about myself and learning about me. I just kind of said, forget it. And I did it myself. And then I kept it very quiet about it. And then when my youngest son, who at the time was about 6 or 7, started showing signs of abilities, which he had no idea what I could do. That was when I kind of really made it a point to figure out how to manage myself. Otherwise, I couldn't help him with his. And I had no plans on doing readings. I had no plans on doing galleries. I just wanted to figure out myself so I could help my son. And it kind of just went from there. That's how Jessica Potter, who was supposed to be on tonight, that was how I met her. Was I reached out to her. Beforehand, I'd been working on my abilities, but it was when I met Jessica Potter that I really put it into full effect. Really honing in and controlling them, because it's kind of like Pandora's box. It's everywhere. Mm-hmm. So when you go to classes, it's not necessarily teaching you how to do it. It's more of teaching you how to control it so you can see it better. It's correct. Like, imagine just driving in a car and you see just everything flying by. It's slowing the car down is kind of the best way to describe it. So going to classes, it really helped me, which then helped my son. And now this is what we're doing. I kind of felt a passion to really help people. Jessica is amazing. Her and I connect, and we've had fun doing these events and doing things like this together. And so it's been a lot of fun. So that's how I started. So again, if anybody has questions at this point, questions about a loved one, I ask that you don't give me too much information, please, because that does mess me up. So just even a very simple question is great. We'll try to get to as many people as I can, and we'll go from there. So if anybody has anything, they're welcome to.
What do you need? Like a name, or what do you need?
Just a question. If they have a question about somebody, and then a first name would be great, but they don't have to.
Okay.
Hey, if anybody's got a question, just throw it out there.
There's a bunch of people on here. I know they're.
Or if anybody's like wants to just ask me a random question about spirituality and all this.
And here's the thing. And correct me if I'm wrong, Erin. But you connect. I know you connect with people's loved ones, and you can also do like the future. So you're technically a psychic medium.
Yeah,
so
I am a psychic medium.
If you have a question, is your job going to work out? Something like that. You could always ask that. Anthony says, "My dad, Tony."
Okay. Anthony, did you have not the greatest relationship with your dad? I just want to make sure that I'm connecting with the right person.
Is it going to bother you if I comment on somebody's post?
No.
Okay. So Facebook user that's coming up that says, "Hey, Erin, think I could get a reading?"
Yes.
You have to go to our YouTube channel. Let me see if I can post it in here so we can see who you are. Anthony says no.
No, he didn't have a very good relationship with him?
Correct.
Okay. I feel like there was I'm getting a lot of like just deception. There's a lot of hard feelings there. There's a lot of animosity. There's a lot of hard feelings there. Krista, I think got feedback. There's a lot of animosity. There's a lot of hard.
Okay.
Anyways, yes. I feel like, Anthony, I feel like you just feel like you were deceived by your dad. There's just a lot of animosity. Yeah. You also
Anthony says yes.
Is that correct? Also, you suffer in a lot of silence with this. You need to let that out. It's affecting you. You're too prideful about it, Anthony. Like you need to let it out, and you need to let it go, and you need to realize that what's done is done. And he realizes how he handled things was not always appropriate. I feel like was he pretty rough on you as a teenager? Like real rough. Because I'm getting like he was just very hard on you about like everything.
I don't see any comments yet from Anthony.
I don't either.
Said no. He says no.
Okay. Were you're probably just a little bit hard on yourself, maybe? Because I'm getting that feeling from you that trying to get here and you could never get there. Like you could never get to the level that you were always wanting to strive for. Like you're not making the level that you're wanting to get to. Huh?
He said sometimes.
Did he pass away of something in the heart area? Like maybe congenital heart failure, something like in the heart?
Yeah. He said yes.
Okay. Because I'm feeling that tightness in my chest, which usually, and I'm seeing a heart, which usually says to me that it was something to do with that. Was he a smoker?
He hasn't commented yet.
Okay.
Brandy, can you also see comments?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
So I'm seeing just that he maybe didn't take very good care of himself.
Oh, he was not a smoker.
I see that he didn't take very good care of himself is what I'm kind of trying to get to. There was something where he wasn't taking very good care of himself. Chest area.
You picking anything else up on his dad?
I'm trying. Hold on.
Okay.
Was there other did your dad have other siblings? Or I mean not other siblings. Did you have other siblings, like your dad had other children with like someone else? Like you have half siblings? Oh, it's David.
David. Hey, David.
Hi, David.
Yeah, we'll get you in.
We have several in line, so.
Okay.
Anthony, he said, no, he did.
Anthony, you had half siblings.
Not that I know. Then he says, not that I know. So on the siblings, not that he knows.
I know. Okay. I feel like there might be a half sibling that you might end up getting in contact with, possibly. Just know that your dad is, I feel like he has some regrets with how your guys' relationship was. And I feel like he's wanting to move forward. He's wanting to say he's sorry for not taking as good a care of himself as he should have, not being there when he should have. And mostly I think out of this that I want to just really touch base on is that he's really focused on you and moving forward with some things in your life.
Okay, I'm going to answer a question real quick. Crystal says, just a general question. Do spirits really do things around the house to let you know they are there? For example, flicker lights or burn light bulbs out for a couple of days when they were
Gosh, all the time.
Absolutely, they do.
All the time. Yep, all the time.
And actually, I got to say, I'm surprised Crystal's on here. She's my cousin.
Yep, all the time they do that. They do that all the time.
Awesome. Okay, so let me go. There, you have somebody else here that asked. I'm going in order as I had seen them. Let me find it here. I know the name. I'm going to put the name up there. Oh, Norman Meredith wants to know about health.
Okay. Meredith, do you have Norman Meredith. Okay. Do you have something? Are you having like what do they call that? When you can't when you get dizzy, vertigo? Yeah, vertigo. Are you having like vertigo going on? Like where you're getting dizzy a lot and stuff?
He hasn't commented yet. Norman says vertigo, no.
Vertigo, no. Like dizzy spells or something with the head.
Can I tell you something? My mother has.
Your mother has? Okay.
Yep.
And that's the other thing with some of this stuff. I can be like connecting with other people because I'm getting like vertigo.
Yeah. Yeah. She's had a little bit of trouble with vertigo and things like that. Mm-hmm. She's around here somewhere. She just walked off. Now we're going to talk about her.
Is she having some, does she have heart issues as well, heart or lung?
Yes.
Okay. Is she not taking her medication like she should be all the time? Or is she could be on the wrong medication too. I just feel like whatever medication, it's not working.
She better be taking her medicine or we're going to fight right now when we go back in here.
Right.
Well, she was on the wrong types of medication, but they've just changed it over to a new type of medication.
Okay, well then that's what
Okay,
it is.
Norman says migraines, lost for words.
Okay.
Yeah,
It could
there's.
be both then. Okay, well, I'm going to jump back over to Norman.
That's fine.
Norman, did you possibly lose a pet recently? Brandy, jump in if that's on you though.
No, it's not here.
Okay, because I'm kind of hopping back and forth right now.
No.
Because I feel like the loss of a pet or a pet that's really, really sick right now.
Oh, still here.
Oh, he's still here. Is he ill though? That is me today.
That's Crystal comment.
Okay.
Crystal Maggie commented on that one. So
You lost your pet today, Crystal?
Norman Meredith
Okay.
says
It
he
is.
has been sick.
Okay.
well, and also my cousin just had to put her dog down a couple days ago. Crystal
That's
says.
probably why I'm getting. Okay, so
You've given me readings before. Hone out on me. Don't get me in here.
okay,
Give me
so
one
Norman,
Friday night. No more.
Norman, I'm going to suggest that okay. I keep seeing a cat. So out of these people, is there somebody who has a cat though?
Crystal says
Yes.
Yes.
Cat.
He says yes. I don't know if it was a cat, but
Because I'm feeling like this is a cat. I keep seeing a cat.
I'm not seeing any
Okay.
comments from Crystal says not a cat, and Norman says he doesn't have a cat either.
Okay.
So
And that one's not my cat's good.
Your cat's good.
and I don't have a cat anymore.
I'm worried because I have a cat now. Okay.
All right. Is there anyone else?
Norman says my brother has the cats and he lost one.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
Okay. Well, Norman, I'm going to go back to the migraines and stuff. Are you on? I think with you as well. I think this is kind of bouncing back and forth between you and Brandy. You as well. Are you on like a medication for like high blood pressure medication? Because I'm feeling like this has something to do with it, like the chest area.
Yep.
He said yes. Okay. I'm really feeling like you need to change your medication, kind of just like they piggyback sometimes. They'll piggyback with things. So like with Brandy, what I was saying to you, what I need to be saying to you is you need to get your medication.
Norman says I have 2 bicuspid valves.
Okay. You need to get your medication taken care of. That has to do with the migraines. Also, are you having problems?
Erin, you
like
froze up on us.
Like maybe you're low or something like in that. Because I'm feeling like you might have some issues with one of your limbs. I feel like it's the left. Might even be the knee or ankle area.
He said, say again. Norman said, say again.
Okay. Are you having issues with one of your legs, like probably your left one, with the ankle, knee area, the lower limb part? Are you having issues in that area? Like I feel swelling. I feel just not.
That's
There's
my mother.
Is it?
Yes, it is.
Oh, geez.
Yes, definitely.
Yes.
I'm looking at her right now and I'm like, yeah, that's her.
Don't look at your mom right now.
In the military. Okay. All right. It's bouncing. Okay. So both of you, I think.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'm going to bounce right up out of here for just a few seconds. So
Okay.
you can finish this reading because maybe that's it. So I'll.
No, it
Okay.
probably won't even matter, but.
It probably won't.
That's it.
Norman, I just really want you to get I really want you to go.
Norman says, let me interrupt.
Yeah, from the accident.
Yes,
in the
hip and
military.
knee from an accident in the
Yes,
military.
I really.
Oh, okay.
What I want you to do is I really want you to get with your cardiologist and go over your medication. I feel like you really need to get that under wraps because the migraines and the headaches that you're getting are associated with your medication. Okay. Just that you just need to get it adjusted. I think that when it comes to health, you're doing fine, but you do need to lay off you need to adjust the medication a little bit. Okay. So maybe just touch base with your doctor on that. Okay.
Dave Glidden is next. And
What?
he says, I have always wondered if someone would come through sometimes. I set up something to use as acknowledgement, but no one has ever picked up on them or it.
Oh man, Dave. I wonder if
Dave, you can have a private one on.
Right, I'm going to do
Saturday.
a private one with you, dude. Seriously, because give me a shot at the private one this weekend.
Yeah. So the next one will be David Potter.
Okay.
That's a tough one there. You gotta live up to your mentor there.
I know.
So while we're waiting, there was a question here. Let me find it here. Let me find it. Tamara asks, can you be born at the wrong or bad time? What do you believe about that, Angie?
I think that you could be born at a time that maybe your soul feels like it wasn't meant to be in, but you were meant to be there. Does that make sense? My youngest son, my 13-year-old, he was meant to be born in the 90s. There is no doubt about that. That child was meant to be born in the 90s, but he wasn't because I was definitely not old enough to have him in the 90s. So I think that's where you feel a lot of old souls come into play. You know, they lived through a time, past lives, and it shows up. That's my belief on it.
Mm-hmm. That was a good question.
Well, actually, with my 3 children, you can actually tell the difference because I believe that one of them has an old soul and the other 2 have new souls. Yeah. So I believe in that 100%.
Yeah.
Jessica's on here. She said, I had David sign up. You know too much on me.
Imagine that.
Imagine that. I do. I already know.
So Daryl has a question. Do you have stronger spiritual abilities if you're born on the cusp of the zodiac signs? Good question. What do you believe? Oh man, I just realized my camera was off. My bad.
I don't know. I think that, you know, that's hard for me to say just because I think that with being a certain zodiac sign or whatever, like you can, like, yes, that makes you maybe more in a certain personality type, but I think that we all have the ability anyways. So it really just depends on your willingness to see.
Okay. All right. The next question. The owl who visits, is she still trying to tell us something? I would say if you're constantly seeing, you know, a certain figure or a certain something, then absolutely yes. And then
Yes.
you need to keep your mind open. Like for instance, like my daughter, she sees a certain number all the time. You know, if you happen to see that number, then, you know, or you're seeing it in a certain time of day or whatever, just pay attention to that for sure. You still working on David?
Yeah, David, he has so much female energy around him a lot that it's very hard sometimes to pick up on him and to get where he is in it. I'm sure Jessica can relate, like can understand what I'm saying. Like he has a lot of female energy around him.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, David Potter.
Yep. Okay.
He has a lot of female energy around him, and he just has a lot of people around him, period.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
Okay.
at this moment in time, I can think of there is like already like 7 people around him. Like he has so
Wow.
many people. And I keep seeing fire trucks around. I keep seeing fire trucks. I'm not sure what the fire truck means,
Okay.
but I keep seeing fire trucks. Also, David, I think did Jessica give you a new stone recently? Like
Brandy,
like
can you
just
look?
like maybe like just in the last
Comment.
day or two to help you with something. It's personal between the two of you.
There's a lot going on in chat.
So Jessica said he is close to his mama and his sister, and then David says sounds about right.
Yeah, he just more has female energy, not female humans.
Mhm.
Just
Right.
no female humans. You're the only one for him. You are like his.
Lots of first responders in my family.
And I just got to say something to David. We're going to miss you this weekend. Just saying.
Right.
Yeah. It's a shame you can't make it.
I'm really getting like this feeling like Jessica's got a stone for you that she just like recently gave you, something that she just recently gave. You're going to need to use it. Or maybe there's something, Jess, that you've been wanting to give him a stone. He needs it right now. I feel like there's something he's needing to help him get through whatever there's a new point of your life that you're getting ready to jump into. You need some sort of help. And I think a stone would be really, really good for you. And I think you should let Jessica find that for you.
Yep. Awesome.
Okay.
We have KJ Hearts is next.
Dude, there's a damn stick in the
KJ Hearts. Did they have a question?
She just said just the comment there. I'm going in order as I get them up there.
Okay.
I'm posting them. So she just would love to connect is what she said. So I guess whatever you get for her.
KJ, are you changing careers right now? Like a big career, or going to school. I just see you going from here to here real quick.
No comments yet.
Okay. Also, you have a older, I want to say it's a grandmother. On your side. Also, Kate. Oh, okay. I'm good. Okay. KJ, do you have a grandmother who's already passed? I'm thinking it's probably maternal.
KJ hasn't commented back yet.
Okay.
So just go with what you got.
Okay, so KJ, what I'm getting from you is you have a female figure that has passed. That female figure, I feel like you're getting ready to start something new. And actually what I think that is in this whole like spirituality of like intuition, psychic abilities and stuff like that. Maybe you're trying to get ready to start a class, or you're interested in learning about yourself because you yourself have abilities. This comes from that grandmother's side. And bye, Jess. Bye.
See you later, Jessica. See you Friday. Hope you feel better.
Drink water, lots of it.
Mhm.
Don't eat shitty food.
Don't eat crappy food. No more crappy food.
No more crappy food. Well, I had to get off for just a second. My dog started barking and truck pulled in. Now I live out in the country and that's just something. So I'm like, all right, there should be nobody here. Well, it was the post lady and she was dropping off something from Jessica.
Yeah.
So I was like,
Wow. Imagine that.
I'm like, there it is. It's like, surprise.
Right?
So
your next one.
real quick though, let me just finish on KJ real
Okay.
quick. KJ, you need to just jump in feet first. You do have abilities. They're real. They come from your mother's or your mother's grandmother's side. They're being very supportive of you about it. I feel like you're having a lot of dreams and you're trying to interpret this sort of stuff. You need to just kind of stay with it, okay? And you need to do it. I'm getting a lot of this whole fear part of things. You need to just do it, okay?
Mhm.
And move forward with that. Because I think that you will find that a lot of the anxiety that you get and whatnot is wrapped around that. So you need to just go ahead and go with it. Okay, Brittany, my granny.
Brittany, my granny Helen. And you know who Brittany is.
Mm-hmm.
I'll just announce she's my daughter. This is probably the only podcast of ours she's ever watched because she is not into any ghosts or cryptids or UFOs.
Well, I'm glad she's here.
Yeah.
First off, Brittany, you need to trust the fact that you can communicate with your grandma and you don't need me. Okay. I'm pulling cards that say spiritual strength. You have the spiritual strength. You need to just do what you need to do. And you need to talk from your heart. You do need to work on your heart chakra a little bit more. You need to heal what's broken, okay? And what's hurting. You need to move forward in that. Also, you are so successful. You are moving at a very strong speed of, I am going to get this done and it will be done. You're doing very well. You need to stand your ground and you need to keep going with that. And your grandmother is completely with you through all of that because she was kind of the same way. She's get it done. This is how you're going to do it. Mm-hmm. And you need to just rely on the fact that you don't need me to talk to her, that you can hear her probably better than I can because you are connected to her. And you need to start kind of just tapping into that. It does not mean that you have to be a psychic medium and go give readings to people and all that stuff. It doesn't mean that you have to talk to spirits that aren't inside your comfort zone. You need to you need to breathe.
Yeah.
You need to breathe. You put too much pressure on yourself when it comes to this stuff. You need to breathe and you need to just let that information come in, write it down, cry, and feel good.
Yep, absolutely. And I've told her that before. She's scared of this stuff. So
well, yeah, it can be scary, but how is it scary when you're talking to your grandma?
Well,
now,
she had a bad experience when she was about 8 years old. She's seen a full-bodied apparition.
Oh yeah,
and,
that's scary.
She's wanted no part of it.
It doesn't mean that you have to talk to spirits. It doesn't mean you have to talk to the rest of them, but you can talk to her.
Yep, absolutely. Absolutely. The next one is Tamara, my aunt Adele. I hope I pronounced that right. I'm sorry if I didn't.
Maybe
Adele.
Adelaide.
Adele, there you go.
Okay, she said yes. So she's here.
Okay. Did she live by the water?
Brandy, can you see comments?
Yes.
I
Because
can
I'm
see
kind of
comments.
staying in order of how they're commenting and wanting a reading. So if you could do the comments, that'd be great.
Okay.
Did she live by the water?
No.
No? Okay.
It says what? Well, at one time she lived by the beach.
Okay.
But it was a long time ago.
Okay, well, I'm just going to tell you about her personality, though. Her personality, I am getting just a lot of yellow and orange and things like that, which means she was very creative, she was very fun loving, and she was very energetic. Does that make sense? I also am getting that obstacle wise, she was just very much a very bright light in people's lives.
She said yes.
Just a very bright light. I'm getting all the very much the bright light. If you had a problem, you went to her and she helped you with the obstacle. She was a very, very, very positive influence in people's lives. She was kind of the light in the storm. And she was very much a mother figure to you, correct? Because she's showing up as more of like a mother figure.
Yes.
Okay.
That was a big yes.
Okay. Did she pass of foundation achievements? Okay, I'll be honest, she's not really wanting to show me anything other than her positivity. She is definitely one that just yes, she's one that says, yes, I passed away, but we're not going to discuss that. She is very much we're going to talk about how I gave you a foundation. I gave you like that safe place to be. She's really not wanting to discuss that. I'm sure that was part of her personality, where if there was something bad or sad, you discussed it and you moved on very quickly. Because she's not wanting to really discuss anything to do with her health, or how
she said, oh my God, yes.
So she like very briefly touched on it, and it was very much like it was sad. Okay, but look at this. I made a foundation, I made a family, I made a home. Did she collect crosses possibly, or something with crosses? Like, I see her having like a collection of something, like with crosses possibly.
No.
Something with a collection.
You know, for me, whenever I used to do readings, crosses were mean they were very spiritual.
That could very well be.
I don't know. I'm not trying to do your reading for you.
Bibles or anything like that. I mean, like, I don't feel her being a very religious person, but I do feel like there was something she had, or that you have possibly, that has a cross on it. And it's not the same. Just look around for something that you have of hers that possibly has a cross on it, okay? Because I feel like there's something with her that you have something of hers and she's acknowledging it.
Looks like Crystal Maggie, she says Colin.
Well, is that the name of somebody that you want me to connect with, or
Crystal McGee, are you still out there?
okay?
Because I've been seeing her all day and she was saying how excited she was for tonight's show. So yep, there she is. Yes, she's here.
Okay.
Just an FYI, Brittany just texted me and said she's gonna look you up this weekend.
Crystal, is Colin somebody you're wanting to connect with?
Okay. Crystal, did this Colin, did he pass away well before his time? Like, meaning like young? Because I'm feeling a very young energy with this one. I could be having a hard time connecting with it. I feel like this individual passed well before they were supposed to. Like, this was not
Yes.
okay. Like, this was not supposed to happen.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. I'm feeling. Was there a car accident involved with this? Because I'm feeling like something happened, and then the process of passing was drawn out. So
Sorry.
no. Were they sick then? Because I'm feeling like something happened and then the process of them passing was drawn out. Something with the blood. Something with his blood. Blood. I'm getting blood. Something with blood.
Drug overdose.
Drug overdose.
Okay. Okay, so that makes sense. With something happened, and then it was like something happened, and that's what I mean by drug overdose. That could be that too. I feel that impact of something happened, and then it was drawn out. Something blood. Did he? Well, that would be in the blood too. '20s. Was he in his 20s? And did he have a brother? Possibly with an M, starting with an M name.
It was accidentally.
Crystal said, yes, it wasn't, it was accidentally.
Yes, no, that he didn't do that on purpose. This poor kid.
I can tell this reading here, Erin, is bothering you. Why don't you take a minute and go get your
Just give me a second. No, because so I'll yeah, it is bothering me. Because Crystal, I'm sorry, but like I'm connecting. Yes, I'm connecting with him a little bit, and I can feel his emotion. That's why when you said it was an accident, absolutely, Crystal, I will tell you 100% it was an accident. He was so broken before. I'm getting most emotionally withdrawn. I feel like he tried to get help for this several times, and just hope was gone for him. But his soul, he was such a good person. He would sacrifice anything for anybody. He was a good soul, and he struggled. And also in his mom, he struggled with his mother, his mom. He had issues with his mom, that she needs to know that those aren't her fault. He struggled in himself, and she did everything she could. But those two, it made it difficult for him. Does that make sense, Crystal?
Why don't you take a minute and go get yourself a drink? Because I could tell.
Yeah, she's you're getting a look to you.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just I can feel I will tell you, Crystal, I can feel his energy. It's very, very strong. He's around you and the family a lot still. He hasn't completely 100% crossed over. Was this not that long ago? I feel like this was not that long ago, as in like years. Like it was not that many years ago. Like this was not that long ago. And he's still around, and people are mourning him way too much that he hasn't crossed over yet. And they're still struggling with this, and they still have a lot of his things around, at all times, and with his stuff. And they're, what?
You're correct.
Okay. You got his stuff still around, and you're still, you've mourned him, but you're still making him a part of things to the level of that he hasn't moved forward. He hasn't moved on. You all need to get together, and you need to celebrate him, and you need to move on and let him move on. Cause he's kind of, he's staying around to help everybody. Cause that's just the person he was. He was a light. He was this bright light that should not have burned out. And he burned out because he just emotionally couldn't do it anymore. Beautiful soul. It's making me very emotional, because he is a beautiful soul. I'm seeing him, my son's name is Colin. And so I'm connecting with that a lot too. And he reminds me a lot of my son. So I'm feeling a lot of that as well. So
now you go get you a drink of water.
Yep,
Seriously.
yep.
And unless you want me to turn Krista on you.
So just give me a couple minutes. I'll be right back.
Okay.
And then up next will be Nighthawk.
Well, there we go.
Yeah. There we
Give
go.
her a little breath and
a
little second to breathe there. And
Right.
they get so emotional, because I'm over here holding my mouth, and I'm like, you don't know what to do. I was like, oh my gosh, that one was quite emotional.
Yeah, it was. I could tell it was really getting to her too.
Yeah.
So.
Well, it does. Well, she's putting all her emotions out there too.
Yeah. And honestly, after tonight, she'll probably be down for a day or two.
Got to turn it off.
Yep, absolutely. So anyway, Brandy, what's new with you? Let's just sit here and shoot the shit while we're waiting on.
I'm dreading tomorrow. I'm dreading tomorrow with this heat wave in the middle of flipping September.
So I'm going to Kansas City tomorrow to work for the week and then get ready for Fall into the Supernatural, right?
Right.
So I seen it's going to be like 99 for the high in Kansas City tomorrow, but like Thursday, the high is only 66.
I
So
know.
I'm going to be sicker and shit this weekend just
I-
because of, you
Well,
know,
welcome to the club, because I work where there's no heat or air. So whatever it is outside, it's usually 20 degrees hotter on the inside.
right.
So
Absolutely.
it's going to be a fun one the next 2 days. But
Yeah. I know. I packed my clothes this evening and I packed everything from summer stuff to hoodies.
yeah, don't forget, I got more hoodies for you.
That's right. And I packed my Bigfoot hoodie for Friday night. So
There you go.
I know, right? It's
I
gonna be a
don't,
little chilly.
I don't think I have not a shirt. I don't have anything Bigfoot clothing wise. That is strange.
Yeah, it is
Why?
because you're into cryptids.
I know, and I have nothing.
That's crazy.
I guess.
I bought mine at that Sasquatch outpost in Bailey, Colorado.
Oh yeah.
I spent like 300 freaking dollars there with buying myself and the kids all stuff. So it was worth it though. It's all fun. I'm going to
Uh,
take a quick break too. I got to use the restroom. So I will be right back. So if you got to go to the restroom, go ahead and go. And then
okay.
everybody, we will be right back. And then when Erin comes back, Nighthawk, you are up with your question about the 222 and 333 seen a lot. So we'll be right back. I'll be
Yep.
back in less than 2 minutes.
Yep. Less than 2.
All righty.
Okay. Can you hear me? I can't hear you.
Now it helps if you take off the mute.
There you go. Hey.
Works.
So I'm just opening the package that I got from Jessica because I don't know what I got. I hate when I do that.
Right?
I buy stuff and then I'm like, what did I buy? But with her, when she gets on there and starts showing all these crystals, I'm like, I have to have them. I have to
Right.
have them all.
Right. So Erin Nighthawk wants to know 222 and 333 is seen a lot by him. I don't know if you'd be able to answer that or not for him.
223 and what?
333, both are seen a lot by him.
Yeah, those
Yeah.
are definitely, those are like those are all angelic numbers. So that's generally angels. Those are angels around you. That's just reminding you when you see that, just pay attention to your surroundings. If you're having a difficult time at that time, that is definitely a time that you just need to be aware of yourself and aware of your surroundings. They're just giving you confirmation that they're around. Usually
Right.
people will see those when they're having a lot of self-doubt about something in their lives.
Mhm.
They will
Yep.
see a lot
Yeah.
of those angelic numbers.
I'm sure he has a lot around him.
Yes, for sure. Yep.
A lot of self-doubt and just doubt, period. So just be aware when you see those numbers around you, just be aware that you're not alone, you know, just feel good about it. You're not alone.
Right. Awesome. So Angel K, she says, would love to connect if you feel drawn.
Okay. When I'm getting like stuff I don't want to announce.
Do you need Angel K to message you privately?
Yeah, I'll have Angel. Angel, can you message me privately? Because there's sometimes when I'm getting things that I don't really feel comfortable announcing on stuff like this. So Angel, if you message me privately on my page, I will connect with you privately on stuff. Okay. And I will we'll talk. Okay. There's certain things that I keep hearing very, very loudly that I don't want to announce on here. And I think that you probably already know some of that. So there's a few things that would lead into a reading that I don't feel comfortable saying on here.
Yeah, some things are just private, and
Yep,
Some things are private, and I'm trying very hard to not do that.
absolutely. Roxanne Hughes says, I would love to connect as well. I don't really have a specific question.
Roxanne, do you have a daughter?
Are you on chat, Brandy, where you can see answers?
Yep. I sure am. I see you have some good questions coming up anyway, Erin. Yes, she says. Roxanne says yes.
I keep seeing fertility around her. I'm not really sure if she's struggling with fertility or there's possibly maybe a baby on the way, but I see fertility around her. Does that make sense? Like maybe maybe they've been struggling with fertility or they've had some loss in that area. Does that make sense?
While Erin's connecting, just want to throw a shout out to Bettina. I see you're on there. I missed your hey ladies earlier. So hey girl, what's up?
Okay.
Roxanne said she just lost a baby.
Okay. Roxanne, will you please let her know that that baby will come back at another time? Right now was just not the time, and that was meant to that baby was just meant to bring forward the next soul, the soul of this baby isn't going to be the next one. It'll be the one after that. And I believe it'll be a boy.
What if she didn't want to know the sex? You just ruined it.
Probably. I probably
kidding.
did.
I'm kidding.
Trying to lighten the mood.
Trying to lighten the mood.
Yes. So Roxanne, just please let her know that that was nothing that she did had to do with this. It's just maybe see a fertility doctor, maybe see a doctor about some stuff, just to make sure that everything is good. I believe it will. This soul of this child lost isn't going to be this next one. It'll be the one after that. Okay. Just let her know that this isn't anything that she did. Please let her know that, and let her know that this baby was very happy with what she provided, the little home she provided at that time, and it was just that baby's life purpose, was to just give her that little time for the next ones as well. Okay.
She said okay.
Real quick, we have several Facebook users are asking. You have to go to our YouTube and find Blondes and Booze and find the episode that says Jessica Potter, and then comment. We can get you in that way, but I need some names. So I'm going to have to bypass you. But if you go and you do that and you comment, we'll be happy to try to get you on. So Michelle Henson says, I'd love a reading.
Okay. Michelle, do you have a specific question in mind?
Roxanne says thank you.
You're welcome, Roxanne. Please give your daughter a hug from me and tell her it's going to be okay. She's going to see this child again.
I'm going to go to our YouTube channel and post it. So just let you know it's going to get garbled here for a second. My internet's being slow. I think my kids are on it too.
That never happens, ever.
No. I think my kids are on it too. Okay, so hold on.
That never happens, ever.
No. I think my kids are on it.
Feedback.
On. All right. So I'm going to post the link down here. The people that say Facebook user.
Tamara, you're welcome as well. You're welcome. Reach out to me and maybe I can give you some more info. Okay.
Okay. So Michelle, we're still on Michelle, I guess.
I haven't heard from Michelle back yet.
Okay.
Okay. Go ahead and move on to the next one. If she pops up, then we'll go back.
All right.
Crystal says thank you.
You're welcome, Crystal.
Crystal Vandermeerden says, does Erin do readings on people still alive, like someone who won't open up to people?
Yes, I can do readings on a person that is just individually. I don't only speak to the ones who've passed.
Mm-hmm.
I do some medical stuff as well. I'm not a doctor by any means, but I can sometimes help you like with an area to go. I kind of see the aura around that. So,
Okay.
Chelsea
Morris, who is my daughter-in-law.
I was going to say, isn't that?
Says, hi, see anything for me? You know, Chelsea.
Chelsea, like I keep hearing the name Maddox. I'm not really sure what that means. but I will be flat out honest with anybody. I am bad at names. When it comes to names, I am terrible. I can usually get the first part, but I keep hearing the name Maddox.
And I can't answer that because I don't know of any Maddox on like
Right. I'm hearing the
my
name
side
Maddox.
of the family. You're in the name what?
Maddox.
Yeah.
Well, I feel like this is a name of like a name that she's thinking about for a baby name at some point.
Yeah.
She says, I don't know anyone by that name.
Yeah, I feel like this is a name that she's been thinking of for a baby, possibly,
Or maybe she should think of that name.
or she should think of that name.
Yeah,
I like that
Are you
name.
telling me the name of my future grandchild?
maybe.
Also, Chelsea, you have a very strong male figure around you that's passed. I feel like this might even be like an uncle.
Nothing yet.
And that he
I could call her. I can do that.
yeah, I'm feeling like this is like a uncle maybe.
Are you on?
I just-
Okay, I'm gonna just go ahead and answer me, and then did you hear what she said
But we
about
were not close.
a possible
Okay.
uncle? Okay.
Okay. So yeah, if he just passed, he's around you and he's just kind of there. Was he the type of personality like with his jobs, like he had several different jobs. Like he just didn't really stick to one thing.
Did you hear that? Chelsea, did you hear that? Sorry. Okay.
Because I just kind of feel like he just really didn't. He like had so many.
Yeah. So
things.
she had a great uncle that just passed, and he was a jack of all trades.
Like he just had his hand in all different pots.
in all different pots. He had his
Like
hand.
he just it was like a little bit of everything. I can't really
He did a little bit of
pin him.
everything.
pin him to anything.
Okay, she can't pin it to anything. Do you want to ask a question real quick? Yeah, she said she wasn't real close to him. So
No, I don't feel like that. I feel like he's just maybe making his presence known. Is his mother passed over though? His
his mother passed over? Yes,
Okay. I think he's just letting everybody know that he's with his mom.
he's with his mom. Okay. Do you have any other questions? It don't have to be with your uncle. No specific questions.
Okay.
To do this, I have a specific question about Chelsea. Tell me what color hair my grandchild's going to have.
He's actually not gonna have much hair. And I want to say he's going to be around 7 pounds.
7 pounds? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And he's not going to have much hair. And you need to get him into baseball.
Okay.
He's going to be really good at. Is it a boy?
No.
The girl?
Yep.
Okay, well,
For
she's
sure.
going to have a boy.
Oh, well, you're going to have a boy.
Well, not this time around.
Not this
but
time.
Like there is a boy that's very prominent. Maybe she needs to go and do baseball. I don't know, but I see baseball, softball,
So
something
maybe
like that.
Oakley
Maybe
needs baseball or softball.
she will have a boy next time. I guarantee that will happen. Next time she'll
Okay.
have a boy.
Okay.
That could be Maddox.
That could be the
That could be
Maddox.
Maddox. Do you even like that name, Maddox? She's never heard that name, so she doesn't know.
Well, I just let her know.
Okay. All right. I'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye. Bye.
And as for Michelle.
Okay. So the next one is Leah Kennedy. She says, "Yay, I found you guys. I have had a reading with Jessica and she is amazing. I want to ask if it is my little brother sending all the number sequences pretty much every day."
Okay. I feel like it's two, actually. I think that it's two of them. Because I feel like they're almost like tag teaming, like they're both doing it. Do you have like is there a mother or grandmother? It's a female figure that your brother would have known. Because I feel like it's two of them. And it's not just number sequences, it's something to do with books.
Okay.
Something to do with books. There's books. You'll have books and you'll open them up to pages.
Leah says he passes at 2 months.
You passed it 2 months.
Yeah.
Is it a grandmother figure then that's already passed then? Because there's a female figure that's with him.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yes, maybe.
Okay. There's a female figure then that's with him that does this as well. But I also want I keep seeing books around. Are you a pretty avid reader then, Leah?
Yes, maybe, she says.
Oh, that was from the before.
Oh, my bad. Sorry, I'm texting someone on the side here.
I'm waiting, and I'm like, my internet's a little slow over here, so I'm like,
So
Yeah.
just spiritual stuff. Okay.
yeah.
There's going to be times that you just open up books to things and it's going to really resonate with you. That's going to be another time, not just with the sequences, that you're going to really get guidance for that day from both of these people. Yeah, it's going to be in books. Try doing that sometime if you haven't already. Just opening up a book.
Wow. Okay, the next one is Michelle Henson. She just says a general reading, please.
We're going down. Michelle. So, do you do something in the medical field? It's either in the medical field or teaching of some sort, like something in that area, because I'm seeing that that blue color around you, which usually means like some sort of caregiver of some sort, like where you're very much like you're a nurse or you're like something in the medical field, like usually, or a teacher. Teachers do that as well.
Okay.
I haven't got anything yet.
Okay. Also, Michelle, you need to let your you need to heal this area before you move forward anymore when it comes to I feel like your heart was broke recently. Like you just really from a relationship. I just feel that. I feel like that's just weighing on you. And I feel like you just really need to focus on that.
Okay.
I haven't got any response from her. I
Okay.
don't know if she's still on.
Okay. But yeah, I'm feeling like you really need to heal from that. You need to heal that heart chakra area. You're not going to get this person was not giving you the recognition that you deserve, and you need to follow your destiny. Okay.
Okay, the next one is Tara Muller. She says, hello, my name is Tara. I was wondering if anything comes through for me.
Tara, are you suffering from some arthritis issues, or like carpal tunnel or something like that? I'm feeling it in my hands, like in my hands and my wrist. Tell her that tell Crystal that I'll talk with her privately at some point.
Tara says yes, kind of in her hip though.
But in her hip,
Mm-hmm.
I'm feeling it in my wrists and my arms, like in here.
So I'm getting texts from my kids. I have a messenger chat with both my kids and Chelsea in here. Brittany, she says, well, we know you guys are going to have more kids now. LMAO.
Surprise.
Right.
Tara, I want you to, if you would talk to your, I think you need to get on a better, I feel like on a better vitamin supplement. I feel like there's some arthritis, maybe some arthritis, like maybe in your like it's hereditary. Did your family have that?
She just says something about kind of in her hip. So,
Right.
Oh, that was the arthritis that,
Right.
that we were talking about.
Right.
Right. So I think that I really feel like this might be a hereditary thing that she needs to just keep an eye on, because I feel like this is going to end up going to her hands and her wrists. Yes, my grandmother has had hand issues. I want you to just really just be aware of that, Tara. Like, I feel like you need to just be aware of that with your vitamin supplements and stuff, because I feel like this is a hereditary thing that can that you'll kind of struggle with. Do you work at a computer? Like, I see you working in an office setting a lot too.
Michelle Henson.
She's a dispatcher. Yeah,
she-
that's medical.
Yeah.
Yeah, to me that's medical. That's with all the blue. She's helping. I'll get back to Michelle here in just a second. Tara, but yeah, I really feel like I'm feeling just some. We're gonna nudist resort in the kitchen. Really?
that's kind of cool. Go Tara.
Do you really?
I just want to announce that after this one, Crystal, I don't know if you heard Erin, but she said she'd get with you privately. After this one, we're going to shut this down. So
Yeah.
just an FYI, this will be the last one.
Yes, in Arizona. Damn, where it's warm and sunny.
Where they can go naked.
Where they can go naked. Okay, well, yeah, you're definitely not working in an office, so I'm not really sure why I'm seeing that. Maybe because like it's like the big joke. You should. She's working. She's an accountant. Well, right on, Tara. You do need to look at your wrist though, and just be on top of that. I want to get back to Michelle real quick. Michelle, did that make sense though? What I was saying though about some sort of love lost sort of thing. Because I'm feeling like there's been a relationship that's been like broke. There's a broken relationship there. Thank you, YouTube user. I see your picture. Thank you. Have a nice night. Thank you for coming.
Yeah, I didn't know who that was.
Jessica Potter is her sister-in-law.
Oh, okay.
You
Okay.
lucky little.
So
thing.
here's the deal, that anybody that is interested in a reading with Erin can contact the Blondes and Booze page. Erin does see those messages, and you can work out something with her. And if she doesn't get the messages, one of us or the moderators will get it and make sure Erin gets it. So you can always reach out to that. You can also reach out to blondesandbooze@gmail.com. And, if you'd like a reading. So
yeah.
anyway.
And then also I have my page that's
Right.
Psychic Medium Erin Eck. You can message me on there. Just so everybody knows, like this is not one of those things where I charge $5 million for it. I do a lot of stuff by donation only, and I ask that people donate to local charities, historical societies. I'm all about paying it forward. It's not about getting money in my pocket. It's nothing about that. It's about helping people. So if I can help you, I want you to help someone else, is basically how I run my stuff. And it's just about paying it forward because this world sucks.
You're right.
This world sucks sometimes. And if I can give somebody a quick message, like today, to make them feel a little bit more at peace. I'm sorry if I didn't connect with you. I'm sorry if I didn't get it completely right. It's very hard to connect when it's messages. So I'm very flooded at this moment. But I do one-on-one readings as well via Skype and Messenger, which I'm a lot better at. And like I said, it's all about paying it forward. So if any of you reach out to me, just know that I will be asking you to pay it forward to somebody else, which will make you feel good as well. So we can all work together and make this place awesome,
Yep.
Absolutely. Yes.
Yep. So I do want to throw something out there. If anybody's in the Missouri or surrounding areas, most of we're doing an event this weekend. So come see us. We have lots of good speakers and everything from a Bigfoot hunt to a ghost hunt at the Ray County Museum. So look us up. You can go to Eventbrite and type in Fall into the Supernatural, and it will show up there. So anyway,
you guys can come and visit.
All three of us will be there, plus a lot of others. So we thank you guys for tuning in. We appreciate it.
Yes, thank you guys.
One more thing real quick, though. We do have another podcast tomorrow night. We have Daryl Denton, who he is a Bigfoot researcher, but we are not talking about Bigfoot tomorrow night. We are going to talk about positive ghost stories. And Erin has one. Daryl has a pretty amazing one. And so we're going to talk about some of that tomorrow. We're going to keep this week positive.
Yeah, we're trying to keep this week positive. It's been a rough week, I think, for a lot of people.
Yep.
So we're trying to.
And it's only Monday.
Oh my Lord, it is. It's only Monday.
I've had a hell of a
Monday.
I've had a hell of a Monday, so you all know.
Yeah.
Anyway, we thank y'all for tuning in. Love y'all. We appreciate your support.
And we'll do it again.
Yep, we will do this again sometime. So take care, everybody. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.